A very good morning. EURUSD and the major dollar pairs, including gold, of course, are going to be analyzed in the next 10 minutes. So with that said, guys, today there is a live trading session in the Discord link down below. Check it out. It is in the description of this video, also in the comment section. With that said, let's just dive straight in. So EURUSD has pulled back, guys. So where have we now pulled back from? Well, we've pulled back from that area of daily demand. As we can see, we wicked into that daily area of demand with exact precision. So currently we're just following the overall order flow in towards the downside here on the daily time frame. So where the blue line previously was on top of this bullish candle's high, it has now moved to the high of this bearish candle over here. So as long as this high is respected, the daily is still bearish. However, this does not mean that euro dollar doesn't need to make a pullback, because if we look here at the premium versus discount tool on the daily, there is still room for further upside on euro USD. And why I am looking at potential further upside is going to be explained based on the fact that we have here, of course, tapped into daily demand. Second of all, we have a daily which is bullish, so we're creating again higher highs and we are creating higher lows. So I am looking for potential further upside from this daily area of demand if the lower time frame enables us to trade it up higher. Now, going into the 4-hour time frame, we also know that we have now seen a bearish break of structure. So this is currently your swing structure here on the 4-hour time frame. So we had a 4-hour break of structure after breaking this low over here. What do we expect after a break of structure? Well, we expect a pullback. So what we're now currently seeing is the market pulling back after pretty much liquidating this low over here. Straight away, what do we see? We see a change of character after breaking this high. Not a very convincing one until now, due to the fact that the 4-hour kind of is more just sweeping it, but the 4-hour still has 2 hours to close. For the rest, we have liquidity above this high over here. We have a fresh area of supply over here. So I am still looking for some further upside here on Euro USD due to the before mentioned reasons. So I hope the 4-hour here is clear for you guys, what I'm looking for or what I'm expecting. Just for the rest, we're kind of pretty much forming some descending structure as well. If we just zoom out a bit, we can very clearly see we're inside of this channel. So I'm now looking to trade it up higher again. So let's see if the lower time frame permits us to. If the lower time frame, however, flips bearish again, obviously we can look for those shorts. However, 4-hour change of character. 4 hours not closed yet, so let's see how this upcoming 4-hour candle closes. But the 15-minute, in my opinion, is going to be playing a big role in that. So what has the 15-minute done? So the 15-minute time frame, we use this to trade the overall 4-hour pullback. Okay, so if we just zoom out again, this is your 4-hour swing all the way down. Now what are we looking to do? We've seen a 50-minute BOS. So what this could mean is that this 50-minute break of structure is indicating that the 4-hour is ready to make its pullback, right? And also the daily. So go into the 15, look at what we're doing here. What do we see? We see a break of structure indicating bearish market into a bullish market potentially. So what I'm now going to be keeping my eyes on is how do we react to the overall 15-minute order flow. So at the moment, what do we have? We have this 15-minute sell before the buy, which is acting as your area of demand. So now let's see if we get that 15-minute change of character, and then we could look for a long in towards the upside on Euro USD. That is what I'm looking for this morning, guys. At the moment, I am not interested in shorts. Let that just be clear from my end. Obviously, you can take shorts due to the 4-hour being bearish, but there's just not enough confluence for now to look for those shorts. For me, I am just interested more in looking at potential longs. So yeah, that's what I have my eyes set on. So let's see, do we see any bullish reaction? Do we then see the 4-hour flip as well bullish, and will we then trade up higher? If that is so, let's get in on the 4-hour run up. If not, then let's just wait and sit this one out. Now, going into the dollar index reacted bearish to this area of supply. So obviously last night, what did we had? We had the presidential debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. From what I've read on Twitter so far, people were not too happy about how it went due to Trump, let's say, not performing at his best, and this was also seen in what happened to the dollar. I'm not saying Trump didn't perform well. What I also heard was that, for example, the debate or the person who was leading the debate from this ABC News was kind of a little bit biased towards Harris. He was fact-checking Trump more, and this was also seen in, for example, the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin dumped last night during the debate due to what I suppose is what happened during that debate. And this is also seen back in the dollar. The Democrats winning, Kamala Harris winning, is bearish for the dollar, in my opinion. If you want the dollar to be bullish, then you should vote Trump. So what I'm now seeing, or I'm not telling anybody to vote anything, but if you understand what I mean. So based on what happened during the election, the dollar index pushed down lower. For now, I mean, just still focus on the daily, focus on the 4 hour. I mean, if we just focus purely on the daily, I don't really like going too low in time frame on the dollar index. I mean, we're still fractal bullish. We're just reacting to this, a balance candle. So let's see. If we break this high next, then I'll definitely be expecting further upside. But it could also just chop a little bit down. But for now, I mean, it is still looking good purely on technicals for it to push up higher. So let's just wait with that. Going into the next pair, guys, Aussie dollar. So what has happened on Aussie dollar? A beautiful reaction to this daily imbalance over here. This daily sell before the buy, wicked in and straight move back out again. So overall, yeah, perfect analysis on that end. Obviously, we haven't yet really seen any next movement. What I'm waiting for at the moment is what the 4 hour is going to do. So if we look at the 4 hour, I've seen this pattern many times, especially now with us tapping into the daily area of demand. I'm not looking for shorts. We've now seen this corrective descending price action. Remember what I mentioned yesterday as well. Not a big fan of shorts. Well, this is why. Obviously, there was some money to be made on the 15-minute time frame, but for the rest, yeah, we saw it was more sweeping towards the upside. So that's what I'm also trying to say. A little bit safe on EURUSD because, of course, you can get a change of character, but we could also just trickle back down again. So I'm really waiting for some momentum to kick in. All I can say is that based on technical analysis, we do have this descending pattern over here. Okay, so many times, at least 7 out of 10 times, when you have an overextended move in towards the downside, you have a corrective descending price action, we're going to see kind of like some burst in towards the upside. This is just common practice within trading. So let's wait and see. Obviously, also with us tapping in towards this daily area of demand, I wouldn't be surprised if we do see some further upside movement from Aussie dollar. Then going into the 15-minute time frame, what do we need to see? Well, we need to see a shift in market structure. For now, supply is still in control. This area of supply over here, and we still have a supply zone here up top. I'll be waiting for those supply zones to get broken, and then only will I be interested in looking for a long. Okay, so we need supply to fill, we need demand to be in control, and then we could look for a long in towards the upside. Otherwise, I'm not really just yet interested, okay? But some nice price action here for a potential reversal up higher, which would be, again, in line with what the 4 hour, what the daily is telling us. And that is just that the market is potentially ready to push back up in towards this supply zone, which you could also refine, of course, like this. So yeah, moving on into pound dollar. So what are we seeing on pound dollar? So pound dollar is a little bit slow. Again, I like to just follow the daily for now. The daily supply is in control. As you can see, we come into supply and we push back down again. Very simply said, if we just remove this blue line and we put this on top, this at the moment is your fractal high. This is your fractal low here on the daily time frame. Okay, so the daily is bearish. The 4 hour as well is bearish. So it simply just makes sense, of course, for us to push down lower based on the overall swing structure, which we're seeing here with this being your high, this being your low. So that's what I'm just simply looking at. If we draw this entire zone, you can see that we wicked into here. At the moment, demand is in control though. Just keep that in mind. This demand zone over here is what is keeping price from falling down lower. So let's wait. Can we break these lows? Then only will I be interested in a short again. Otherwise, we could just push up higher. Okay, as simple as that. Not going to go into the 15. Going into NZDUSD, go into the daily time frame. What are we seeing? Slow price action yesterday on Tuesday. Nothing much happening. Expecting a bigger price movement for the day ahead. Obviously, after liquidating this low over here, we could see another burst in towards the upside. Okay, so the market is now ranging. It is waiting for news and to break out of this range. So at the moment, what we're seeing is that the market did in fact react to this high over here. It liquidated it and then it pushed down lower. So there was kind of like a short-term sell to be taken, but then again, we have red folder news today, so let's wait for that. Overall, as long as this high here is respected, the market should continue down lower here on NZDUSD. If we push back up one more time, then we could potentially start moving up higher in towards this upper area of supply. As long as this high over here is respected, we remain bearish on swing structure, but that doesn't mean that we can still pull up higher, obviously up into at least liquidating this high. So yeah, let's see what is in control. 15-minute is just really consolidating. As you can see, we're just moving sideways. So I'm not really trading this at the moment, just waiting personally for the next move to happen. Focus just purely on what the 4-hour and the daily are telling you. And the 4-hour, as you can see, it still says there is room for further upside. We haven't yet tapped into here. We still have liquidity open. So yeah, that is that. If you refine this supply zone, there is also still a supply zone up here. So I would not yet be interested in getting into any shorts on NZDUSD until we see that bearish momentum kicks in and we start breaking the lows again. Then there is still a lot of room for it to fall down lower. Going into gold. So gold is ranging, but is moving up higher. So yesterday I was looking for a gold long. Pretty much very simply said, the daily here, what happened is that we have seen, if we just zoom in here, a daily bullish fractal. So we broke above this high over here. What we then saw is that the market pulled back in towards this daily imbalance here, and then again it moved up higher. Now, based again on the debate yesterday, a lot of uncertainty, not a lot of clarity, and that is why gold is now pumping also with everything that is happening. So let's see. I mean, we reached the 25% mark, reversed from there. If you watch back Monday's thumbnail, you'll see that I actually had a buy position on this that you could have taken. But overall, looking at gold, I do think we're now ready to take out the highs. I would be surprised if we don't take them out this week, and especially with the news. If we do push back down again, I'll be very surprised. But yeah, let's see if we can push up higher on this. I wouldn't be getting into any longs now. Just look at this 1 hour. It's pretty overextended in towards the highs. So no real good value long opportunities just now. So let's wait with trading gold until we're back at all-time high, or if we see a little bit of a dip, then I'll be looking to get into a long again. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Wish you all a fantastic day and speak soon.